general advantages of a program. Look at these particular points that we have written there. For example, we are saying an audit program is used for what? It provides what? Direction of the audit. Number two, an audit program is used to train the audit staff as the audit work progresses. Used for training of audit staff. We say good programs are going to be helpful in quality review because you're going to be knowing which areas have not been worked out and which areas have been worked out. So we say a program is used, they are used for coordination and supervision of the audit. This program, we have agreed that they are used for quality. They make sure that you check the quality of the audit work and ensure all the standards have been complied with. So you can say advantage. Used for final and quality review of an audit. So it ensures that the audit work that comes is with less liability. We had also provided points like this one here, that an audit program ensures that matters are not overlooked because we are going to follow that program systematically. And therefore, we can provide that point here. We say, ensures that no audit matters are overlooked. So all the areas have been covered by that particular audit. You can also go ahead and increase other points relating to the audit, and you can say they're used for collecting background information of the client. Number 6, used when collecting background information of the client or when doing background research, when performing background research. And that's a very, very important factor because if you go to an organization and you want to collect background information, you request for background or maybe a program of the previous period, that will help you maybe to know which areas have been covered and which areas maybe you need to put more emphasis. So it can also be used maybe for risk analysis, for determining maybe problem areas and maybe working on those particular areas. So one more point on disadvantages that I would wish to go ahead and put forward here is that it is used to determine problem areas. Used to determine problem areas and to determine which areas you're going to put more emphasis and areas to devote audit effort. Audit effort. So an audit program can also be used to assess problem areas and maybe areas that you're as well as maybe more effort. The other part that I wanted to explain will be that part of disadvantages of an audit program. So what are the problems associated with audit programs? Problems, or you can talk about disadvantages. There are some people who believe that if you design, you're making me not to think on my own because now I cannot think because as I'm using your own knowledge. So we say it inhibits or it curtails initiative or curtails initiative. If it is not initiative, we can talk about innovations. And if we don't have innovations, we can talk about. So nobody is going to be creative when he's using someone else's program because you are following someone else's instructions and you cannot develop your own. Because of that, you may find that most of the people will be auditing using someone else's program and they will be leaving so many areas unaccounted or maybe unaudited. And therefore we say the audit staff, the lazy audit staff may assume that the program is final. The program contains maximum work and leave some areas unaudited. So if you assume that the program has 10 instructions, you find a number of other items that were not covered. You may not work them out because you think that that one is maybe the maximum work that you're supposed to be doing. And if it contains maximum work, then you have nothing to go ahead and offer in that particular program. Some of the other problems associated with the program is that they are very rigid and therefore they are not flexible. So they may not accommodate each and every new changes that arise in a company. So we say they are very rigid and may not accommodate change in the client's operation. Comes another particular problem. Some of those one that we had discussed here, standardized, they are very costly because each and every year after the changes you might require maybe to go ahead and develop a new one, and therefore you can say they may be costly. To change company due to many changes, and that's also another particular problem associated with audit program. So audit program has many advantages, it also has disadvantages, but it is a tool that we cannot stay without. It is very, very important for each and every particular auditor. So having mentioned those ones, it is also very, very important to look on what we had referred earlier on as the solution to this particular problem. If you have a program and you're experiencing this problem, then what are you supposed to be doing? Is another way of saying how can we boost maybe the audit, the procedure that you're going to be doing. So this is how it works. When we are looking on the solutions to the disadvantages, we would say that we want an audit using a program. Solutions on advantages. That each and every problem must be resolved. There is a way of resolving it. So if your audit has a problem, like that one of catering initiative, then we organize what? As earlier we had agreed, organize seminars and workshops to equip your staff with necessary innovativeness as well as initiative. If the problem is staff, I think we need to do what we refer to as quality review.